tried to work it away, but that just made me even sadder. I tried to keep myself busy. I ran around in circles, think I made myself dizzy. I slept it away, I sexed it away, I read it away.
Have y'all ever just like sat down and like self-reflected on your life and just to see who you were and what experiences in life made you the person you are today? Probably not, right? But me, I'm always thinking about what past experiences made me who I am today. So that's what this video is about today. Ty Talks, who am I? So I'm not talking about like who am I as in like what I like to do or my favorite color, my favorite movie. I mean, I'm talking about the, the deep things that, most people tend to not really think about on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, so pretty much growing up, I was one of those people that never like really fit into like a set group. I don't know if you can relate, but I never really fit into a group. But like my whole adolescence, so let's say, my whole adolescence, I was just jumping around trying to find a group to be in, but also I guess I was trying to find myself in a sense. And so, high school was trash. Throw the whole 4 years away. So yeah, but I will talk more about that in the blog, so go ahead and check that out afterwards. I would say I really didn't start finding myself until college, or I guess senior year in high school going into college. And honestly, I don't think I ever, truly found myself. Every day I'm always searching this, who am I? Why do I act like this? Why do I do the things that I do? So to start off, and if I had to describe myself in 3 words, I guess my words would be hardworking, growth, and improvement. So I say all of those things because I guess in a sense, my past experiences makes me the person I am today. And what I mean by that is like, I never really, liked the person who I was. And because, and this is me being completely, transparent with you all. And because I didn't like the person I was, I spent like my whole life, just going from group to group to group, trying to find, my place in life. And I guess in a sense, try to find myself. Thinking about it, I don't know if I ever really truly found myself, but I think in life you never really truly find yourself. So that's not a big deal. Correct me if I'm wrong though. But anyway, so yeah, back to hardworking. So, since I never really liked myself, I buried myself underneath everything that was going on around me. So like, what I mean by that is like, in order to make myself feel better about myself, I put all of my energy and all my time in other things. So if you know me, I might not be the smartest person in the room or the smartest person around, but I guarantee you, nobody's going to outwork me. I'm telling you, nobody's going to outwork me. And I think in a sense, that's just my past, like catching up with me and just, I don't know, made me that way. So yeah, it's kind of weird talking about this because I really ain't really talked about this with too many people. So this is me being completely transparent, completely open, completely just vulnerable. So yeah, I'm getting off the topic. But yeah, so I work so hard now just to kind of, guess, make myself feel good about something about myself, or I can reward myself. Not really reward myself, but I strive off of me thriving, if that makes sense. So if I do something and it's making other people feel good, in a sense, that makes me feel good about myself, my work ethic, and just just, I don't know. So yeah, so I always try to bury myself in work. Like I always tell people, I gotta stay busy, I gotta stay busy, I gotta stay busy. And I truly mean that. I always say that. But this is probably why I act the way I do. So if you know me personally, if you give me a task, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna give it to you until it's perfect. So yeah, I try to bury myself in work. That's definitely not a good, I guess, a good vice or mindset to have. But we all have our ways of dealing with things, and working is my way of dealing with things. So the more stuff I have on my plate and the more stuff I begin to accomplish, the better I feel about myself, or it gives me time to not truly think about myself, if that makes sense. So this is gonna make more sense if you actually read the blog, because it goes into more detail about this. So definitely be sure to check that out below. But anyway, yeah, so it's just like, especially in college, I guess college is the first place, not the first place, but that's when I started noticing the most. So like, I piled on and piled on and piled on and piled on work on myself, because the more work that I was doing, the more student organizations that I was involved in, the more, just the more extra stuff that I was doing outside of class, the better I felt about myself. And maybe it wasn't me necessarily feeling better about myself as much so as I didn't have time to think about, all the negative thoughts that go through my head on a daily basis. So like, not to sound scary or anything, I'm not talking about like, oh, I want to hurt myself or hurt people around me. No, I'm not talking like that. So don't come for me in that sense. But I don't know, it's just like, no matter what I do, it's like, I never feel good enough. So I always feel like there's more work to be done, even when I do a good job. People tell me I'm doing a good job. I'm always going to point out the bad thing that I might have done. So if I had a list of 10 things, and I got all 10 things, I got 9 things done out of that list of 10, I'm gonna beat myself up over that one thing that I didn't complete, because I will see that as not being successful, not being, a hard worker, being perfect in a sense. And in a sense, like, I don't know where that came from, but it's just, I don't know. And like I said, I'm not doing it because of anybody around me. I'm truly doing it for myself, and it makes the more stuff I have on my plate, the more stuff that I'm involved in, the more stuff that I'm doing, the better I feel about myself. And because, like I said, it just gives me less time to truly think about, or it doesn't give me time to just sit and like be in my thoughts. Like, honestly, that's the worst thing for me. Being alone is the worst thing for me. Just being alone, not physically being alone, but more so like mentally being alone. And I never really had, I don't get close to people in a sense. I really don't get close to people. I don't bring people around my family. I really don't get close to people, because the moment you get close to somebody, the same reason, or the moment you get close to somebody and open up to them, that's the same reason, or that's the same time that they will flip it on you, and then boom, all that building up you did, all of that openness you did, straight down the drain. So I just don't get close to people, and I just, in a sense, get close to my work. Like, I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me, but they don't truly know me. So, and I do a good job at like acting. Like, I can be going through a whole lot of stuff, like on the inside, personally, mentally, or whatever. But on the outside, you never gonna see that. I'm always gonna be the same person. Like I said, I put on a mask every day and just went on about my business, just kind of floated above my problems and just kept it moving, kept it grooving. That's a good thing. sometimes, but most of the times it's not a good thing. So that's what I'm trying to work on moving forward. You know, when somebody asks me how I'm doing, most of the time, oh, you know, all is well. You know, I'm good. You know, no worries. Whereas I could just like had a rough night where I might have been up all night, or might have even, you know, like cried all night, or whatever else might have been going on, and I'll just be like, oh, you know, I'm fine. Where in reality, I'm not really fine. You feel me? I'm definitely trying to get better with my communication, because I feel like that will make my personal relationships better. That will make my professional relationships better if I had more, you know, open communication. Because if I'm going through a hard day at work, or I'm going through something at work, I can easily be like, hey, you know, it's been a rough day. I'm not in my right mindset. You know, can I take, you know, a few minutes here and there just to get my mind right? And then, of course, like within a personal relationship, it would just be better. It's like, I'm not going to shut you out because it's something you did, but I'm going to shut you out because I just need time to be alone. You feel me? So yeah, so, you know, just sit back and just write out, or just think about who you are and what experiences in life made you the person you are. Like I said, this video isn't much. It's not much. The purpose of this video is really to tell you to go read my blog below, because that's what's going to ultimately tell you pretty much my whole story and what makes me the person I am today, and my life the past year and a half, and just the things that I've been dealing with on the outside that you never really see, because I don't want you to see it. But this is me, you know, opening up. It's about to be 2018. I want to go into 2018, a new mindset, new openness. I want to be more vulnerable, and I want to be having that dialogue, and just let this chip off my shoulder, you know, just get it off my back. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm making this video for. I'm not making this video for you to feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. I'm not making this video just because I'm crying out for help. I'm just making this video just so you can just peek inside my world and just look at what makes me do the things I do and what makes me the person that I am. So this video isn't much. I know. I just want to pretty much tell you about my blog and give you a brief, you know, little preview, synopsis, whatever you want to call it, about what the blog is going to be talking about. Like I said, the blog is going to go into more details. It's going to be more in depth than what I'm doing now. But I'm doing that in person because I hope you actually take time to actually go read that blog below. So the name of the blog actually is going to be called, or it is called, Mask Off: Coming Clean with Depression, Rejection, and Chasing Perfection. So that's the name that I came up with the blog, because, you know, I just want to take off my mask and just come clean about all of these demons inside of me. So yeah, so this blog is just me taking off my mask and just showing my real, true, 100% authentic self. Because honestly, I've never really shown anybody my true self. Only a few people. And y'all know who you are. Shout out to y'all. I don't know if y'all watching this or not, but hopefully y'all are. But yeah, man, I haven't even really talked to my family about this kind of stuff, or, you know, I haven't talked to my family about this. It's only legit probably about 3 people that I had this conversation with. So, and now all of you, however many of you all watch this video. So yeah, man, as 2017 comes to an end, I just want to take off the mask that I've been living in the past forever, pretty much, and then just move forward and just be more open and be more vulnerable. Because I realize that the more open you are about what you're feeling, the better you feel, you know. And then it also shows you that there's a lot of people out there that are probably going through the same things that you're going through. And it can make you, you know, not necessarily feel better, but it will make you realize that you're not in this alone. Because a lot of things in life, you feel like you're doing things alone, or that you're lonely, and you're definitely not. You just haven't, most likely you haven't reached out and haven't got the right help that you're looking for. So yeah, I'm sure some of you all that are reading this or watching this are going through the same issues. So I just want you to know that I'm here for you. If you ever want to talk, I am here for you. We can do this, man. This ain't nothing. We've been through bigger battles. We've been through lower valleys, but we're gonna make it work. You feel me? I've been working on this blog for real, like the past 6 months. I've just never really released it. Just because I don't know, I wasn't ready to be open with the world, and I guess open with myself. But like I said, we're going into a new year. I'm trying to change my ways and be more open and communicate my problems and my thoughts and feelings more. So I truly hope you take the time to, watch this video. I hope you took the time to watch this video, but also I hope you take the time to read the blog that will be below. Yeah, man. So yeah, this your boy, Tyler from Tennessee, checking out another Ty Talks. Who am I? Always remember, be blessed, stay blessed, but most importantly, be a blessing to others. I'm out.